All right, doing something a little bit different. I think I say that a lot, don't I, honey? I say doing something a little bit different a lot. Every time, my loving wife said every time I say that. And, okay, as I shared before I was interrupted, doing something a little bit different this time. I have to use my Coleman stove because, and I've got a one-eyed butane that I like better than this, but it's in the camper. Okay, so having to use my one-eyed Coleman, my two-eyed Coleman, okay, to do this today. I'll try to go through it pretty fast. I've tried to do better by getting, all right, what I'm doing some baked pork chops today, mesquite baked pork chops, okay? But before that, I'm fixing some broccoli. Janice likes broccoli awful well. The carrots always seem to be an issue to get done, okay? Don't they, Jan? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and work on the carrots before I work on the broccoli, okay? And get them in the skillet, in the cast iron pretty hard. By pretty hard, I mean I'll do them a little long, okay? I'll go ahead and hit them with a little bit of garlic up front. I'll hit them with some more later, okay? Turn that up a little bit. I have broccoli here. I've got broccoli ready to go. I've got some mozzarella cheese I'm going to put on the broccoli when I get it up here and get done. The pork chops have already been seasoned. So let's get started. A little butter. Butter make it right. Now I'll add the broccoli into this in a little while. But I'm going to go ahead and try to hit these carrots. Some carrots are really hard to get done. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go ahead and bread this. I'm going to go ahead and bread these pork chops. As I do, I'm going to hit this. I use the non-stick foil a lot. I know everybody does. I use a non-stick foil. And Pam, which I'm sure has some kind of chemical in it. Okay, I'm going to bread these because I'm going to bake them at about 350. Okay. I'll show you those once I get them all on the pan. I bet these make good pork chop sandwiches. I don't always touch this. I use tongs a lot, mainly because I don't like to touch it. Got a little bit of a problem. I'll use that same tongs to turn them over in a little while. Okay, you get a look at these. Ready to go. The only thing they're missing is just a little tiny bit of butter. Not much. Okay. Just enough to make everything work right. They're mesquite barbecue, so they should be really good. I'm excited about this meal today. I haven't been happy. Get these in the oven at about 350. It shouldn't take real long. I'm going to set them on about about 20 minutes, and then I'll watch them pretty close anyway. See how. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the broccoli in here. Broccoli got a little water, so it makes a little bit of a noise. Okay, I'm gonna hit my fan just a little bit. I hope that don't bother it a whole lot. All right. Now I'll go ahead and get a little bit of onion powder on this. A little bit of garlic powder. Janice likes garlic on her broccoli. I'll turn this down just a little. Let me give it a little slower cook. And I'm going to give it another little piece of butter. Okay. We'll let that rock and roll. Pretty easy to work with what I'm doing today. It's not hard. None of my meals are really hard. They're not complicated at all. Okay. And the reason they don't have a name, I don't know. I just don't have one. Because sometimes it's just something I'm putting together and don't really name it. I got a little mozzarella cheese I'm going to put on here later. I think that's going to be cool. I'm not going to put it on a lot right now because it burns. And it loses some of its taste once it does that, it seems like. So, as I shared, not complicated stuff, but I like doing it. You should like cooking. If you don't like cooking, it's a little bit aggravating. And I know, Janice has shared this with me before. She cooked for years to keep us alive. And I know that's hard to do. It's really hard to do. So now at this point, what I'm trying to do, cooking is a sign of affection from the Hawaiian culture. Am I Hawaiian? Absolutely not. But I try to, as my wife is sitting over there relaxing for the evening, I want her to relax. She's worked hard for a long time, done a lot, and I don't want her to. I want to try to cook for her, and I like cooking. So it's sort of a twofold thing. And you know what would be good in there? A little bit of bacon bits. Bacon bits. That is beautiful. I'll give you a shot of that. You ain't gonna believe that, how pretty that is. Beautiful. You know, I cook in a lot of other stuff, but cast iron really cooks so good. It's a little more, it's not really hard to clean up. It is a little bit. Janice does it most of the time, so it's not hard at all for me. But I can do it, and it seems like it just cooks so even. Okay? Could be the secret. These vegetables were probably they were healthy before I put the cheese on them. But they look very, very good. Hey, Jan, give me just a second on that. Give me a second on the sound. I forgot. I forgot. Okay. All right. Been 10 minutes. I'm going to bring these pork chops out. Mesquite marinated pork chops. Okay. I'm going to turn them. I'll show them to you when we get a little closer. I'm going to give them another 10 minutes. Then supper will be ready. A lot of y'all watching this program know that I do not brag. I am an award-winning chef, okay? And I don't brag. I don't talk about that a lot, being an award-winning chef. But if this broccoli was in a contest, these vegetables, there's no way they could lose. That is beautiful. All right. 3/5. First, I usually don't time anything, but I'm trying to improve on that. 20 minutes, 350 on these little thin pork chops. Seem to do pretty good. Pretty good. They look nice. And the breading didn't come off of them. Very happy with that, okay? Let's see, sit your plate down right there. All right, now get me a shot of this, the plate right here. All right, these turned out good. All right, very, very good. And set these on the table over here. All right, vegetables turned out really good. They turned out great. Pork chops turned out good, real easy to fix. I think it's, you know, I like frozen broccoli. Me and Janice and I both have really gotten where we enjoy frozen broccoli better than we do fresh broccoli. It seems like it does better. Okay. All right. Be sure and like and follow on this video. It really makes a difference if you follow. If you follow, you'll get the videos as I do them. I'll tell you a real quick story about this. Jen, can you zoom in on this logo on this shirt? Can you see it? Okay, anyway, I'll go ahead and back up there. Okay. What this is I bought this shirt how many years ago? 15, 20? At least 20 years ago at a fall festival in War, West Virginia. Okay. It says the War Fire Department on it because I bought it from the War Fire Department 20 years ago at a fall festival in War, West Virginia. But I was going through drive-through the other day and the girl seen it. It said War Fire Department. It says War Fire Department on the back because I wear the same shirt for 20 years. I can wear the same t-shirts for 20 years. Anyway, she seen it. She said, "Oh, I didn't give you your drink. Thank you for your service. I can see you're a first responder." I said, "Well, I'm not now. I used to be a first responder." She said, "What?" I said, "Well, I was on the fire department in 1977. So would that count?" "Oh," she said, "yes, it would." And she gave me my drink free. I said, "Okay, thank you." I said, she wanted me to take it. She made me take the drink. I thought that was pretty good. But I was a first responder. I think I should be standing up when they asked for first responders to stand up because in 1977, I was a fireman, a volunteer fireman in War, West Virginia. I still remember that. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that. So don't throw your shirts away. You can't tell how handy they'll be. Thank you for watching Cooking with John. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate it. If you got a recipe, send it to me. A recipe. I love to have recipes. not just links to recipes. I don't care nothing about that. I don't even look at them. But if you got a real recipe, I like it. Give me some. Thank you. Adios.